What's going on, Paisanos? V here. Coming at you guys, well, another market watch today. You know, boxes of 25th anniversary rare collection is selling right now on eBay for $77.40. Free shipping, by the way. I have no connection with any of this stuff. I just saw this on eBay. Thought you guys might want to consider picking this up. Not a bad deal. I actually bought a box. I'll be honest with you. Like, $77 for a box of this? Sure, why not? I mean, it's fun. It's a fun gamble. My kids like opening packs. I like opening packs. And hopefully I like pulling good cards. Realistically, this is the same as buying a $77.40 scratch off. That's the way I see it. I don't really see any real value, like making money on this. But you never know. Especially when you look at rarity collection booster boxes being sold on TCG Player for roughly around $87.72, and you get tax and shipping and all that, some of the boxes. It's just wild. The only way to break even on this box is literally pull the Quarter Century Secret Rare Ash Blossom Joy Spring. If not that, then you would have to pull a combination of other QCRs. It can be done, but odds are it's not going to be for most people, or else the price of that Ash Blossom would be a lot lower. So that's something you gotta put in consideration. I will say in this video, I want to talk about a lot of cheaper cards that you can get at a 25th anniversary rare collection. And do you buy them now? And why would you? We're gonna be talking about that. Before we get to that, let's look over at Agent Overlord and check out the fact that their QCRs held value. Now, this is a weird dynamic because Konami released, well, originally booster boxes not too long ago that had Starlight rares, which had a low Starlight rare pull, but it was more exciting when someone did pull a Starlight rare. Even a crappy one, it was pretty cool. And then you look at the QCRs coming out, and they're littered. Now, I have no problems with QCRs and core sets, even though I like Starlight rares more over QCRs. I still think QCRs do look nice. Like, it's hard to say QCR SP Little Nice does not look like a beautiful looking card. Or QC Typhon does not look great, or any of these other QCRs. Even Arius, like, this card looks amazing as a QCR. Like, I saw it when I went to YCS Richmond. It looked great. And to be honest with you, I think coming around to some of the QCRs, not all of them. But then you go over the 25th anniversary rarity collection, and Konami basically calls this QCR the set. And this is why you have a lot of these cards that are just infinitely lower in value than core set QCRs. Hopefully that makes any sense. So I just wanted to point that out because I think we're still going to be getting core sets. It's still going to have relatively expensive QCRs. We'll have cheap ones. I mean, hey, listen, Dark Hole Dragon, $23. Gets blown out by Ash Blossom. So it will have cheap ones, but it's going to have expensive ones like, well, SP Little Knight, or maybe even, not to that extent, but maybe even ones like Seeker Sinful Spoils or Typhon. Like, these are still relatively expensive QCRs. Another card I wanted to mention was the Dark Charm of Gloomy. Now, I did a video the other day talking about Starlight rares, some of which I think are super undervalued, and I didn't mention one in particular, and that one is Dark. And the reason why is because I wanted to buy it. I actually bought it today, got my shipping confirmation, so really cool about that. A lot of Starlight rares are low in value because of fear in the market. And there's this old saying with crypto. I buy a bunch of crypto, and I love talking about crypto, but there's this old saying with crypto, it's be fearful when others are greedy, be greedy when others are fearful. And I feel like the Starlight rare market is just filled with fear. Like, filled with fear. And that's when you gotta start being greedy. Me, personally, I'm trying to grab as many Starlight rares on a download as possible. Don't get me wrong, I might pick up some QCRs. I mean, Typhon 175, not bad. Is it worth it? I don't know. SP Little Knight 469, max rarity is max rarity, but man, that's date rate, man. Like, it's kind of like out there. But then you look at a Starlight rare like Dark, which came out of Battle of Chaos. Like, there's no reprints on Starlight rares. For the most part, Konami, please don't do this to us. But, like, I feel like Dark and other Starlight rares are great to buy right now. Whereas the QCRs are cool, the Starlight rares are going to be what Ghost rares originally was, as far as, like, hard to get and hard to find. So, this was the one. This card is $200, by the way. So it was like, I bought the 195 one, Games Gaia, 99.4%, so watch out. It's about $200. It's Hogan, once again, young sales, but hey, listen, $200. Best deal for cards is at $215, which is probably the best deal you can get actually, as far as like all these. But you want to gamble a little bit, say $15, I wouldn't blame you. So I think this is a great buy. Within the past 3 months, the card was $313. It's at $200. Like, once again, the market is full of fear. Why are you not running in on some of these cards? And even more importantly, this is almost to me, and comment down below, this is almost to me a like a black swan event of fear, because not only is it fear of the QCRs, but it's fear because of the holidays, in which Yu-Gi-Oh players normally dump into the holidays, not really buy into the holidays. They'll buy sealed, and maybe January, February, we'll talk about like prices starting to go up a little bit. But normally in the holiday season, which we're in right now, this is a dump season. This is a dump fest. So I really want people to understand that, like, this is what this is currently in the game. And if you look in the past year, I mean, the card is at $1,500. So I'll take a $200 buy on a card that I think is going to have more play into the game. Of course I will. Hida, I bought a Starlight rare. Of course I did. Once again, great cards to buy right now. We'll talk about more cards as well. When it comes on to Starlight rares like Dark, I'm going to tell you after I bought, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to bullshit you. And the reason why is because I don't want you guys to buy it all up and then I have to spend extra money on a card. I'm just not doing that. If I get the, so I'm just going to buy my one, and I'm going to tell you about why. You don't have to even buy this card. I don't care if you buy this card. I'm just letting you know if this card just go up in value, why it would in the next couple of months. All right. Nibiru, Ultimate Rare. Another card that's really interesting. Once again, I talk about Starlight rares, but some Ultimate rares like Nibiru is not a bad buy as well. In the past 3 months, it went from 125. I remember it being around 200. Whereas it was around 200, but in the past month, it's from 92. It's currently right now falling. It's roughly around $86, $87. Not a huge fall, but definitely significant, being the fact that this card came out of OTS Tournament Pack 14. And I think the thing about Nibiru is we have to wait till the price starts stabilizing before we start considering whether to buy this card or not. Do you buy the QCR? I bet you it looks nice. The QCR probably looks amazing. But in the end of the day, it's always not only hardest to find, it's nice as rarity. It's a combination of both. And I feel like Ultimate Rare is still a really nice rarity that people like. And more importantly, OTS Tournament Pack 14, pretty hard to find. So I think this is going to be the winner out of all the Nibirus, even though the QCR probably looks nice as well. Duel Lock with another card, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are starting to play. Definitely got a ton of reprints. Ironically, no reprints in the 25th anniversary, but reprints nonetheless. It's to the point where even the rare out of Tactical Masters is $4, $5 with shipping. The common is $5 roughly. One thing I say roughly because it's hit or miss. Even the ugly ass gold rare is like $7. Ultimate Rare Drone Lock, if anyone wants to know, this is the highest rarity. It did go down from 175. It's currently roughly around 131. After that one's gone, you start seeing it hit roughly around 147. So the price of this card, in my opinion, will start increasing, especially as the meta starts progressing and as more combo decks start coming out, because we're almost in a mid-rangey meta. But when we're in a combo meta, Drone Lockboard definitely sees a lot more play. All right. Salmon Great Sunlight Wolf is definitely, I think, a card that a lot of players might want to consider picking up. This is the highest rarity of the version of the card. More importantly, yes, Rescue Race is not playing this card right now. Turn over to OCG, Salads is smacking everybody, number one. Number two, Rescue Race is smacking everybody. If you look at OCG in those deck lists, they're both playing Salmon Great Sunlight Wolf. So I do think there might be a chance in the meta that we might see this card actually see play in the game as a tier 1 in a tier 1 deck. If that is to be the case, Salmon Great Starlight Wolf our Legendary Duelist, the Ghost Rare version, is roughly around $59. One thing I want to point about Ghost Rares, I don't mind Konami making cards Ghost Rares. I don't like when Konami makes older cards Ghost Rares. And they haven't done that, by the way, if you notice. You're not going to see Konami go, all right, ladies and germs, we're going to make Star Dragon Ghost Rare because we want the money. Now, they might do that really fucked up, but they might not. And as it stands right now, it's more on they might not. So I just want to keep that for everybody out there. I like when they do this. I don't like when they do it to other Ghost Rare cards. Even though I don't own Star Dragon Ghost Rare, by the way. Okay. Ban cards are something we got to start talking about soon. Whenever we're on the ban list season, the big question is, what ban list card are you fucking buying? Because everyone puts their chips on a ban list card. And it's random cards. Grass's Greena, that Draco guy, or Needle Fiber. Now, is this card there to become off the ban list? Probably not. But there's fucking always, and I mean, once again, there's always a chance that this card can go off the ban list. There is. Konami's ban lists are, you can basically go outside and get a homeless guy, give him a lot of booze. He's used to it, don't worry about it. He can handle it. Give him a lot, though, because his tolerance levels are really high. Give him a ton of booze, Bring him back inside your house if you're daring to do that. Give him a dart and have him throw that dart at a board. I'm talking a massive board, the size of your wall, with Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are currently on the ban list. And he'll give you probably the equal, if not more better of a chance than you probably would at guessing what would come off, what would go on, and the Yu-Gi-Oh ban list altogether. With that said, there is a world where Needle Fiber comes off the ban list. That world is fucking crazy. And Needle Fiber coming off the ban list would definitely bring out combo decks. So I'm giving you all the arguments not to buy this card. With that said, Needle Fiber Ultimate Rare at OTS 1 Pack 15, if you are selling this, you are out of your mind. Looking over in the past month, the card's $18. And you look over here on TCG Play, it's $17 a copy. Look over at the past year, it's $29 as it started to fall down in value. I mean, this was one huge drop off within a very short amount of time for the highest rated version of Crystalline Needle Fiber. So, me personally, I think this is a great card to keep an eye on. Will it come up the ban list? Probably not, but if it does, what price will this card go at? That's the question a lot of people need to be asking themselves. Number one. Number two, not only that, look at other versions. Double Ultra Rares, that's it. And Ultimate Rare, that's it. So even if you're like, V, I don't got a lot of money, but I want to get involved in the market. I want to start working on like a banned card collection. I wouldn't blame you, by the way. That'd be smart to do that. Ghost in the Past Second Haunting is like 40 cents. Dude, 25 cents. This person got 8. You buy him out, Hail Odyssey card, easily. 5 of these, you buy them out, easily. I'm just throwing out there the fact that like there are banned cards, and this is something I talk about sporadically when I do my market watches, but there are banned cards that have a chance to come up the ban list. Is it all of them? No. But when it does happen, especially a card like Crystalline Needle Fiber, it definitely spikes insanely high in value within a short amount of time, and you can dump these cards on the market. Like, imagine getting 8 of these and just having it somewhere in like a deck box or whatever. Card comes with the ban list. Comes at 1. Let's say the card doesn't even do anything. That's the cool thing about the cards coming off the ban list. They don't even have to do anything for them not to actually spike in value. So I do think Crystalline Needle Fiber, as well as other cards, has that crazy potential. My favorite part is when you look and say how many are available. Double Ultra and Ultimate Rare. I mean, that's, to me, that's an insta buy. To me, that's great. Like, I don't really do this where I buy cards and I like resell them. I sell my extra cards on TCG Player, but like, I don't buy and resell. But if I was to do that, I would clean you guys out of Crystalline Needle Fibers. And there are a lot of listings for dirt cheap. I would clean that out, throw it to the side, and just relax until this card comes with the ban list. Take my max rated copies from me, because the best for the best, and dump at a maximum profit. Super easy to do, actually. All right. Toon Kingdom Ultimate Rare OTS 1 Pack 14 is probably the highest rarity version of this card. It looks definitely a lot nice. $21. If you go to the past year, the card was roughly around $38, almost $40. It has since then went down in value, and it's pretty much stabilizing in price point. This one guy got it for $15. It has a picture on it, but we'll show a picture. Are we that lucky? German. Oh, let me see what you got here. What did he get it for? Oh. That's nice. Anyway, do I think Toon's going to be the best deck in the game? No, but it can happen, number one. Number two, Yu-Gi-Oh! Nostalgia dogs will eat. They're hungry. And this is one of the cards that they're going to eat at. They're going to see this card and go, oh my god, nostalgia. Back when I was filling the blanks and life. And I need to buy cards to fill in the void that my life evidently didn't have at the time. And that void! Old Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Some people are like that. Toon Kingdom being an OG card, definitely a card Yu-Gi-Oh players of the future will want to pick up for no reason other than just to have it. Alright, the main point in this video is basically talking about good cards in 25th anniversary collection. We're about 13 minutes in, but whatever. I want to talk about this set because not only I don't want to talk about QCRs. Everyone loves talking about QCRs, and I do too. I'll probably mention that in another video. But looking at like supers, looking at secrets. Where's secrets? Secrets, and even, hold on a second, and even some ultra rares. Looking at these, this is probably the best ideal market for you to be in. If you're like, V, where do I go in, ideal market wise, and like where do I go in to like get the cards I want for a dirt cheap price that potentially has a chance to go up in value? This is where it'll be. People ask on my Discord. By the way, if you're not in part of my Discord, join my Discord. I'm in there. I respond to the majority of people. And a lot of newer players are coming into this game, and they're saying, what deck do I play? First of all, I will say, the Rarity Collection, out of all the things I did not like about it, it's probably the best time for a new Yu-Gi-Oh player to come in. Because cards like Pot of Prosperity used to be $50 on the regular forever. Cards like Droplet, cards like Talons, they were all money cards. Infinite Impermanence, Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, these were all money cards. With that said, I do believe that this is the best time for a new Yu-Gi-Oh player to come in. Now, if you go review what deck do I play, I would recommend something more meta, and the reason why is because you can play a non-meta deck, but there's so many decks, you want to play one of the best decks, and the reason why you want... I'll probably do another video about that for returning players. Returning players, I'll have a video for you. As far as what cards to buy, I mean, dude, I'll close my eyes and say right now, the card is Ash Blossom. I peeked. It's Ash Blossom with Joyous Spring. Like, what? Are you kidding me? This card, and you don't even need to buy the secret rare. That's the crazy part. Hold on. Where's the super rare of this beautiful card? Because Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring historically has been such a good buy for anybody. Imagine buying Ash Blossom Joyous Springs when they first came out as commons. They were dirt at the time. And what happened? So I can't find a super rare. We'll just start. We'll go through all this, but super rare's over here. $1 for super rare Ash Blossom. What's the pre-sale price on that bad? $4. Eat ass. That's $2 now. Okay, whatever. This card is such a great card to buy because historically speaking, even though Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, in case you guys don't know this or not, but especially for my newer Yu-Gi-Oh players, has had so many reprints, and you would think, okay, it's the 8th reprint. There's no way. There's no way this is going to continue. Obviously, the price will now stay down. Fucking wrong. You cannot be any more wrong. All these reprints, every time it has been reprinted, it has spiked in value. Now, will it happen with 25th anniversary Rarity Collection? I think it would. As time goes on, I think it would. You just now made the price point for every Yu-Gi-Oh player coming into this game cheaper. I think they're gonna go ahead and start grabbing these Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't blame them for doing that. I wouldn't blame other Yu-Gi-Oh players for grabbing an entire set. So what I do is I'll have one max rarity. Ideally, I'll try to get max rarity. And I'll have another deck that's low rarity because I don't care about it. It's my sparring deck. And in that deck, you'll have a common Ash Blossoms. At this point, super rare Ash Blossoms. Lightning Storm, $1.70. You only need 2, by the way. Forbidden Drop at $2, where the ultimate rare used to be well over $200. I would have these easy to get cards now because why would you not? Prosperity Ultra Rare is $4. Secret Rare is $5. Is $7. Where's the Super Rare Prosperities? It's around here somewhere. Like these cards, Dingirsu, this card was $25 forever, and now it's dirt cheap. So I think it's a great time for Yu-Gi-Oh players to get involved in the game. There's a lot of great decks you can play. For newer Yu-Gi-Oh players, I always like giving a deck that gives a little bit of everything, a little bit of control, a little bit of mid-range, and a little bit of combo. And an extract that shows all these, so like as much as possible of diversity. So for newer players, I wouldn't say directly branded right at the game. Even though I think branded is great for newer players, I think there are better options. And once again, I'll make a video talking about that. But look at Baron de Fleur, Ultra Rare, 86 cents for an Ultra Rare Baron. Why would you not buy this? Like, this is a card that sees play in tons of decks. So I think a lot of these staple cards are good. Now, here's the trick. Here's where everybody that talks about these cards gets you messed up. So let me help you out right now. A card like Baron is a one-of, right? You don't play 3 Baron, obviously. But then again, you turn around, you got a card like Ghost Belt Haunted Mansion. It's 75 cents for a Secret Rare. That's a 3-of, right? Cards like the Bureau, 3-of, right? So what I'm trying to explain to you is Baron being a 1-of will probably take a lot longer for the price to actually increase, if it does. Whereas other cards that are 3-ofs, the price for them to increase will happen a lot more exponentially because people are buying the cards in play sets. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. So going back, I keep going back to the first page. But when we go back to the first page, Effect Veiler, 3-of. Prosperity, 3-of. Talents, 3-of. And this is why they're on the top of the page. Ash Blossom, 3-of. Imprint, 3-of. Drop It's 3-of, 3-of, 3-of. But when the first Secret Rare was a card that only people wanted to buy because they didn't want to buy the other higher rarities but still have a little bit of bling, it's $3. Once again, it's a 1-of, but it's not a lot. Going back to it, evenly matched, ideally a 3-of unless you're running Triple Tactics Thrust. And then it starts repeating. Once again, you start getting a lot of 3-ofs, and then you get Baron because once again, seen playing a lot of decks. Dingirsu, for everyone that's looking to play Labyrinth, ideally you would want to run Dingirsu, so that's great. Also, Dingirsu's first big reprint in forever, besides the Ultimate Rare, huge. Cobalt of Grave, Secret Rare, was just because a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players probably have a lesser rarity, once again, but you look at all these other cards, they're all boom, 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 or it's rarity boost. So Rhoda used to be an Ultra Rare. It had a lot of higher rarities, but they're expensive. Rhoda as a Secret Rare, 79 cents, dirt. And then you go back To the 3-ofs, you gotta change the heart. Like, you got random cards here, but what I'm trying to explain to you is there's a lot of great cards that if you wanted to buy and flip in the game, I would definitely recommend getting a card that is a 3-of. Because it's so important for people to understand the fact that these cards, if they do go up in value, it will go up as a playset. You're buying it as a playset, and you can get unloaded as a playset a lot faster as well. So, I mean, other cards I think are just really good. I mean, these are all super good. I'm not a big fan of dinosaurs. I don't know if you are. Egyptian God Slime used to be so much money. There's that fat reprint right there. Is it still, like, is the original going for money? Like, I remember this card going for tons of money. Really cool to see it get a reprint. I mean, great for collectors, I guess. Oh, it had a bunch of reprints. I never noticed this. I never really looked into this card. I'll be the first to say it. So, I remember when it first came out, Legendary Duelist. It's still money. Hold on. Look at this shit. Get the fuck out of here. Look at this. Okay, that's page 1 full of scammers. Some scammers still, but like $25. Get the fuck out of here. No one's buying that. Like, if you had that card, sell it, bro. Sell your $25 card and get your 19-cent version. It's a higher rarity and it's definitely better looking. Unless you want some QCRs, which I don't blame you. They're probably also dirt cheap. All right. Going over here, guys, we have still got a ton of cards. Ancient Fairy Dragon, one thing that was card that was banned, came off the ban list, spiked in value. The price went back down because nobody really played it, but that's how it works with some of the cards in the ban list. A lot of great cards here. Ice Dragon Prison, beautiful looking card, 20-cent secret rare. This card's still really good. In a slower meta, Ice Dragon Prison is a better card. Reason's more of a gambling card, but hey, listen, for gambling cards, it's 10 cents if you want to play some goofy gambling decks, or maybe it might see future play. Let's see what you got here. Dark Law. Dark Law is also a great card. A cool thing about Dark Law, for anyone who doesn't understand, Dark Law super rares for the most part were dirt. Okay, they were dirt forever. They always been dirt. The Dark Law Ultra Rare out of was it Duel Saga? Duel Saga Dark Laws were money, bro. Like, they were so much money. Well, $30 at peak 1 year ago. Now that Dark Law, $5. Like, and these are gorgeous looking ultra rares. But Duel Saga has probably the best ultra rares in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Guys, comment down below. What do you think is the best ultra rare? I think it's Duel Saga. And if you say something else, just know that you don't own Duel Saga cards. Because if you did, you'd be saying Duel Saga. But looking at other version of Dark Laws, quarter century rare Dark Law was $38. Get the fuck out. It's $17 now for quarter century Dark Law. And then you go ahead and look at the ultimate Dark Law, which should be well over $500 past year. I mean, if you go even a little bit more, it was $500. That card right now, $240. And it's a beautiful looking card. And listen, hero players, I'm gonna help you out, okay? I'm gonna do you a solid. The best Dark Law is the one that's the hardest for everyone else to get. If you are a max rarity hero player, it's not all about the bling, it's all about how much did you struggle financially to get this deck done. That should be like the mentality of every Yu-Gi-Oh player. But hero players, hear me out. Corsair Secret Red Dark Law, I bet you it looks nice. You probably own a playset already. It's only $17. It's dirt. But if you're gonna come at me with a Core Century Dark Law, and I got ulti Dark Laws, just know I'm the higher rarity guy. Like, I'm here, and you're on the floor somewhere, just crawling like a baby. Am I saying it's ugly? No, it's beautiful actually. Even though Duel Saga Ultra is beautiful, but hardest to get, high rarity, the most struggle. That is the best. And I don't make those rules. That's the market making those rules. I'm just helping to explain to a lot of people. By the way, look at Super Red Dark Law, 1 cent. This dude's basically taking a loss on his card. He's like, pay for shipping. That's my profit. 4 cents. God. Gets dollar shipping. So after shipping, after stamps, all of this dude will make probably about a quarter on this card. Nuts. All right. Other cards. Let's see what we got. Tour Guide's another great card. Ultimate Rare is the same situation as Dark Law, though. Like, it'll always maintain a higher value, even though the Core Century probably looks really good, too. Faris to get a rarity bump, so, and I like the fact that it got reprinted Secret Rare, meaning that, because Faris forever was Secret Rare and the price was a lot of money, that's great as well. Let's see what we got here, guys. I mean, like I said, there's a lot, all the hand traps with staples. I mean, Ghost Spirit Whole Dimensions, hand trap, it's a staple throughout the meta. Get a 3 of it. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Shifter, I don't like this card. Nobody likes this card. But when I play my Flunderies, I love this card. It's a 3 of. Inspect the Border. This card is the most, like, you play Border, just know your opponent might not say it to your face, but like inside, like, if you could read their soul, they're just like looking at you and they're going, this fucking pussy. Like, Inspector Boys is playing in decks that Yu-Gi-Oh players don't really want to play the game, but they want to go to locals. That's what this card yells at. Nevertheless, it's a 19-cent card. Why not get it? I resourced. I never liked the card, but dude, 10 cents. Why would I not want to pick this card up? Like, once again, 10 cents for this card. Like, all these cards are amazing to buy because they're dirt cheap to buy. And I'm a big fan of reprints. I just don't like when you replace them. Anyway, that's a whole different subject. I beat over it like a dead horse. Secret Rare Deco Toker Heat Cell is 2 cents, which is wild when you realize the fact that the original printed version of Deco Toker Heat Cell was an ultra rare, and it was a good amount of money for a while. Great amount of money. Looking at it right now, Ghost of Past Second Haunting Heat Souls are pretty much tanked. Was it good money? Maybe I'm wrong. No, it was $1. Okay, never mind. I thought it was worth a lot more than that. Maybe I was wrong. Wow. Yeah, I thought it was I went for a lot more, but hey, listen. There's the original set right there. That's original. These are all motherfucking reprints. God, Konami, we get the picture. I will say I do like 25th anniversary, and more than likely, let's be honest with you, it's going to happen again next year. My only problem is when you reprint Starlight Rares as a QCR, you're doing it as a word on Starlight Rare. I don't want to talk about this forever. I beat this over time and time again. Every now and then in the comments, I'll get someone that will comment about this. They'll go, V, no, blah, blah, blah. And it's just, no, dude, if I made a fake version of your thing that was way less than... Anyway, watch my other videos if you want to hear that argument. But I do think that there are a lot of great reprints in the set, and I'm glad the set did come out as far as reprint-wise, because a lot of players need these cards, because they're a ton of money. Quick question. Is this... You know what? We'll look it up right now. Cyber Angel Ben 10. Okay, that's the Secret Rare Ben 10. Okay, that's no big deal. Where's the Lost Arts? Okay, let's see. Wow, bro. All right. For anyone that's not noticing, Lost Arts have artwork, which is obviously something Konami definitely should have did originally. Ben 10 came out, Konami's like, harder chest, we don't like titties. And then, boom, Lost Art was like, all right, here's some titties. I think Lost Art is almost Konami's way of insulting the Yu-Gi-Oh! Player base by reminding them how much Konami censors some of their cards. I don't know why they do this. I'm glad they do it, I guess. But I don't know why. It's like, oh, remember that card? And that we cut our titties off? 8 cups? Fun time. Yeah, we're just gonna redo that card and give it to you. But you have to buy our product in order to get the card. Like, it's goofy. And then they made a reprint of Cyber Angel Ben 10. Well, a re-reprint of Cyber Angel Ben 10. And they went back to 8 cups. Ben 10's busty. Anyway, this video is going on a lot longer than I expected for it to go, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, comment down below. I do have my deck profile coming out later on today, talking about Rescue Waste. I'm modifying it. I'm working on it. That's my new favorite deck in the game. I love this deck a lot, and I'm really excited to you know, have more deck profiles. I'm going to be starting the live stream soon, guys. I'm just getting everything still sorted in my life. Soon, baby, I'll be live streaming all the time. And one thing that's really important, actually, I should have mentioned at the beginning of the video. Let me know if you can find a remote duel locus that does multiple days, because I'm trying to do remote duel locus as much as possible. Mine is Wednesdays. So Wednesdays are, for me, a little bit hit or miss. But Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, I would love a remote duel locus, because I like to stream it. So let me know in the comments down below. It's your boy V. YuGoPaisano, have a great day.